Air conditioning chiller system. Why use air conditioning chiller system? A chiller-type air conditioner uses a lower quantity of primary refrigerant, because the measurement depends exclusively on the size of the refrigeration circuit. The installation space that handles the primary refrigerant will be limited by the evaporator size, condenser size, and length of connecting pipes. The cold water generated in the evaporator or secondary refrigerant is transferred to the application to be air-conditioned, thus avoiding unnecessary pipes with primary refrigerant. The dimensional characteristics of volume that you want to condition do not matter. Cold water can circulate through the entire application, either through PVC or stainless steel tubing. The water is powered by a system of pumps. It is much more practical to move water, considering that cold air could also be transported. Producing cold air and taking it to a distant application requires a more expensive duct system, probably louder, less efficient and with greater space requirements. Where do we find air conditioning chiller system? In shopping malls, administrative centers, hotels or distribution centers, or any application where we have considerable distances from the generation of cold to where the condition is needed. The use of this equipment is more and more common, because its maintenance cost can be significantly reduced when we use a chiller whose condensers use air for its operation. What are the main parts of the air conditioning chiller system? Air handling unit. It is connected to receive ice water from the chiller. Outside air also enters. This air passes through flat and angular filters. A fan drives air through fin coils through which water circulates. It allows to carry out a comprehensive air treatment, used in the air conditioning system. It allows controlling variables such as ventilation, contribution of outside air, air quality, filtered, temperature, heating or cooling, humidity, humidifying in winter and dehumidifying in summer. Where are the air handling units used? They are usually used mainly in requirement of contribution of air from outside and air-conditioned areas, air conditioning in premises with high occupant density, air conditioning of spaces not so large, but with high comfort or health requirements, such as laboratories, operating rooms, etc. Where are the air handling units located? For this there are two concepts. Compact air handling unit. They consist of a single module in which the different stages of air treatment are included. There are versions for outdoor mounting and specific reduced height versions for installation in false ceilings. Modular air handling unit. In most cases, they are equipment of a considerable size, which is why it is usually necessary to locate them on the roof of the building or in a specific place that has direct ventilation to the outside, in order to take and extract air. Fan coil. It is a team essentially with a heat exchanger, copper tubes and aluminum fins. To pass cold or hot water, it has a fan to conduct outside air through the exchanger. What are the advantages of fan coils? It is a very efficient air conditioning system. Applicable both in residential, commercial and industrial settings. Ideal for large spaces. They are equipment that require little space and are easy to install. It can provide both cold and heat. Ductwork. They are used to bring cold, dry air from the fan coil or air handling unit to the rooms. Zone dampers. They are used for temperature control in different environments. It acts controlled with the temperature of the environment within the ductwork. Bypass dampers. They are used to divert air from the supply duct to the return of the air handling unit. It acts controlled with the static pressure in the supply duct. Fresh air dampers. They are used for the control of fresh air. It acts controlled with the CO2 sensor at the fresh air inlet, inside the duct or at the fresh air window. Static pressure sensor. They are used for pressure control in the supply line. Proportional motorized valve. They are used to control the water flow in the air handling unit. It acts controlled with the return air temperature. Bypass valve. They are used to control the flow of water in the system. It acts controlled with the differential pressure of water in the system. It is located in the chilled water bypass pipe. On-off motorized valve. They are used for closing the flow of water to the chillers. It is located in the chilled water outlet pipe at the chiller's outlet.